Okay. Let's play some Soulcalibur. Man in Black. I was resting after observing the astral fissure when I heard footsteps approaching. Moments later, a group of people dressed in the black appeared. Conditions and objectives. Reduce your opponent's health below a certain level when. Melvin versus Question. Astral Fissure. Oh, Man in Black. Astral Fissure is gone, and I think I spy the culprit. What happened here? And man, I do not know. However, something feels off. Woman with an intense gaze. It may be something in their possession. We must deal with this at once. Man in Black. You stay back. As a man in black raided his weapon, a chill ran down my spine, and I felt a rush of bloodlust. Man in Black. I do not know what you are, but I know you possess unnatural power. Man in Black. Show it to me if you dare. Reduce your opponent's health below a certain level.
Your existence is a damage. I'm not going to win like this.
Man in Black. Not bad. The man relaxed his stance and put away his weapon, causing a stir amongst his allies. And man, are you certain? Woman with intense gaze. Is it really wise to let an outsider get away? I have obtained all the information. Oh, obtained all the information that I need. Man in Black, do you not see what has become of you? When we asked you, why did you attack? I say, hey, what's going on? Man in Black, fall back. 10 minutes, sir. Woman with intense gaze. Sir! Maxie ran over and stared hard at me before speaking. Maxie, you okay? What was their deal? And what was with the weird get-up? Orion returned, and he also realized something was wrong. Orion, I found some water. Did something happen while I was gone? So yeah, Melvin was attacked by some freaky group. Orion, a freaky group? Like bandits? Actually, they didn't look like bandits. Well, at least everyone's saying. Actually, I think our way ahead is safe, but we should stay alert. Those freaks may come back.
Your soul surges in your body.
Greetings and farewells. Both greetings and farewells were to be found in the Haka, where Maxie's employer awaits us. Both greetings and farewells were to be found in Dahaka, where Maxie's employer awaited us. Conditions and objectives. Your opponents move more quickly. Defeat them all. More damage. Forgive me, but this is where I must take my leave. Where are you off to in such a rush? I have heard rumors of strange happenings in my hometown of Yangang. My brother is still there, and I worry for his safety. Actually, that's too bad, but I get it. It must it's been short, but a whole lot of fun. Take care. Ryan. A safe journey to you, too. Farewell. With a bright smile and a small bow, Orion left. Maxie, Melvin, I have to report to my employer. You go and wait by my ship. Maxie, head to the docks. You can't miss it. I'll give you your cut of the reward there. See ya. And from Maxie's crew. Huh? Who are you? What do you want? I said to wait for him here. What's going on? Man from Maxie's crew. Oh, hey, KM. Or Kyan? Kyan? This weirdo just turned up. Says he's got business with Maxie. That's so? Guess that means Maxie trusts him. Man from Maxie's crew. Looks that way. If the captain likes ya, you must be pretty tough. So how's about you show us how tough? You better just move more quickly.
Don't move! Death blow!
Rewards acquired. Fair points. Are 3 XP, style points, AP XP, reward money, 1,000. Is the difficulty like so low that not like no challenge, or is it that it's just the beginning of the quests? Kayam, that was a fine show, matey. I say, hey, I'm back. Where's the warm welcome for your captain? Mando from Maxi's crew. Welcome back, brother. Kayam, you had us all worried. Can't even say it right. So, what's the story with this landlubber? Maxi, this crew is my savior. We gotta thank Melvin here for making sure our employers happy. Time. What do I say about looking before you leave, Maxi? Remember what happened last time? Maxi, oh, quit your belly aching. It all worked out in the end, didn't it? Harsh words aside, Kaim didn't really seem angry. He must be used to Maxi's lights up fancy by now. Maxi. So, you know, my crew, my family, they look rough, but they're a good bunch. Maxi, you said you were looking for a thing, huh? Ancestral fissure? As a man of my word, I'll help you. There you go again, leaping before you look. So that's what's this ancestral fissure business anyway? I'll tell you once everyone's here. I need the whole crew on board with this. Here's your share of the bounty, by the way. Maxie handed him a bag of gold coin. It's gonna take a while to get ready. So do what you gotta do in that time. This town's got a lot of shops and some great places to eat. Why not check them out? Shops. You can now access shops in the Haka, where you can buy goods and exchange currency. General shop, exchange gold for food and weapons. Currency exchange. Exchange gold and Soulcalibur 6 is a universal currency, soul points. Soulcalibur 6 has 2 types of currency, gold and soul points. Gold is saved in individual Libra of soul data slots and cannot be used in other modes. You can get more from the currency exchange as needed. Gold used only in the Libra of soul. Soul points. SP, the universal currency of the Soulcalibur 6. Used to unlock features in the museum, etc. Dhaka, a city of trade and commerce, located a short distance upriver from the harbor. It wasn't that well known yet among travelers, but it was starting to carve a name for itself as a key point on the east-west trade routes. I wandered aimlessly through crowded streets where the hustle and bustle seemed to never cease. This is the markets. As I explored the busy market, I picked out a woman's clear voice through the clamor. Hi, spirit woman. Hey, you remember those rumors about demons in the village near here? Oh, moment. The ones that started about a year ago, right? They frightened me something awful. I heard all the demons have been taken care of for good. Come on, really? It's true. I bet we have the qualifiers to thank for that. Come on. Are you still obsessed with them? You need to get to your priorities straight. Come on, slowpoke. Nice spirited woman. Hey, wait up. As they disappeared from view, I tried to recall where I'd heard about the qualifiers before. Then it hit me. They were the ones I fought by the ancestral fissure. And from Maxie's crew. There you are. Been looking for you. Captain. Got something you'll want to hear. I followed Maxie's crew member back to the ship. Time. You heard Yangang? It's a port in Ming. Recently, no one's been able to get to in or out to the port there. I heard. The info came from a reliable source. They say the place is covered in red mist, and it might had something to do with the epidemic or something. But a lot trouble from crime there too. Her Ran said something strange was going down in Yingang. Judging by what we found out, there's a good chance an ancestral fissure appeared there. He was probably heading straight for a maelstrom. The thought chilled me to the bone. Maxine. We'll take it to Yingang. If you like, quicker than going by land. I gratefully accepted Maxie's offer. Once preparations were complete, we were to meet at the ship. You can now explore different areas along the main route of your journey. Through exploration, you can discover missions, gain levels, and collect weapons to make your character stronger. How to explore? Choose explore surrounding area. The little wagon icon from the area menu to explore. Then move the cursor with the D-pad to select the area you want to explore. You may be attacked by enemies on your way to your destination. You will also not automatically heal while traveling, so efficient use of weapons and food is essential. If you are defeated, exploration will end. All expenses will be deducted, and you will return to the area you started from. Remember to keep an eye on your health. In Libra of Soul, there are numerous kinds of missions you can take on. Story missions? These are the main missions that revolve around the story. Other missions? In these missions, you will need to end the battle against many different people. Of the missions that require you to fight, those categories as story or quest missions can be played again from the player menu. However, after you've completed these missions once, each subsequent completion will only award gold. Should we get that? See if there's Escape Blade is pretty fun. Check that right now. Nightmares is good. Feels like it's Fusion There's an upgrade at the start of the round. Soul gauge. Oh no, you can get great. Probably should get some health recovery stuff. Close to the sea, close enough. Just put it in there. There you are. We're already here. Raise the anchor. We're leaving port. Thank Maxie again for all his help. Maxie, don't worry about it. Take a load off and enjoy the ride. So I can do this other one. I gazed out at the beauty of the Pacific Ocean and took a deep breath of fresh sea air. Humming to myself, Maxie looked pleased to be on the water. Maxie, nothing beats the wind and the waves. You know, I was born in the Ryukyu Islands, where where you needed a boat to get anywhere. But the sea's always a joy, no matter where you sail. You love the sea too. See, you get it. My father was a tradesman hired by the government to operate a merchant ship. So I grew up with a deck under my feet. Being on the land doesn't feel right. Why were you pirate? To cut a long story short, I just want to be free to travel the world. Before my father passed away, he told me to go out and sail the seven seas. Live life and with no regrets. When I first set sail, I understood what he meant. This world is huge, and there's so many things to see and do. My journey's just getting started. Okay. The winds have changed, and the skies look nasty. The sea's gonna get rough. Maxie, yeah, those clouds mean trouble. We're gonna have to weather it. Get ready for a wild ride. Normally I'd play it safe, but we're short on time. In for a penny, in for a pound, I say. Wing's proposal. Maxie and KM were right to be apprehensive. Our ship headed straight into a storm. After being buffeted by the wind and the waves, we were left grounded and pondered our next move. Condition objectives. Your opponent's counter hits do more damage. Defeat them. Alright. Change weapons. I have critical strike rate, but I have extra flying. The base damage. Although, what is critical strike damage? Critical strike damage? Nope. Price of food. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's necessary. It seems to be alright versus game. What are we gonna do, brother? Ain't got the materials to fix the ship. And from Maxie's crew, brother, some merchants are being attacked on the other side or the hill. Gotta be bandits. What? We've gotta do something, Melvin. Help us out? Assassin. You're out of luck, Kang Wing. This is as far as you go. Kang Wing. Yes, you're one of the Lynthia's stooges. You need a better disguise. Your weapon and stance betray you. Or a fight on an empty stomach. Assassin. It doesn't matter. You're still gonna die. Conway. Gormless brat. You think you can beat me? Actually, hold it. Conway. Oh. Good timing. This friend once defenseless old me dead. Please help. Leave it to me, old man. You stand back. You have no idea what you face, stranger. Prepare to die.
Battle 1. Fight!
Counter.
This is now. This is now.
Just like a beat down with a magnet.
Battle 2. Fight!
Too easy. Take this. Take this. Take this.
Myself.
You're mine. No mercy. Take this. Here goes everything. Showdown. Give it up.
Win. What do you need health recovery? I don't think your health recovers normally. Kangwei, you really gotten me out of a tight spot there. Such a skill. Maxie, my friend, I owe you and your companion my life. Maxie, do I know you? No, but I know you. I'm something of a dealer in information. I introduce people to mercenaries and bodyguards, so I keep my ears open for tales of capable fighters. Rumors of you and your crew exploits, Maxie, are 10 a penny. See, right. I think I'm gonna regret helping this guy. He's kind of creeping me out. Wink. Is that ship of yours? Yes. As thanks for your help, allow me to lend you my services free of charge. The calculating look in the merchant's eyes was a little disconcerting, but there was no reason to turn down. My ship ran aground in the storm yesterday, so I'd appreciate a little help from with the repairs. Kung Wang, yes, consider me at your service. However, Maxie, yeah, people want you dead. Don't worry, we'll keep an eye on you. Kung Wang, in which case, please escort me to the town near here. It's not far. Oh. Maxie, well, we've got to watch the ship and to get started on repairs. Maxie, hey Melvin, do me a favor and go with him. If any more bad guys show up, you know what to do. Keep going, and you should get to Ying before long. I wanted to get to Yingguang, maybe it's Yingguang, as quickly as possible. And Maxie said the repairs to the ship would keep him from moving for some time. So I agreed to accompany Kung Wei. Kung Wei, yes, you look like the strong sort. I'm grateful for your assistance. Okay, watch yourself out there. And then next time we meet, I swear I'll show you how fun sailing can be. In the meantime, stay savvy and say hello to Haran for me. XP, 8 skill points, that's fine. A new trailer continued. Our negotiations finished. I accompanied Conway to his tavern, a bustling place where people offering their services and negotiated with the potential customers. It was there I met a rather eccentric fellow. Lieutenant objectives to be terrifying. Alright, well, I usually should buy more. Kongwing, not much further now. My shop is just over there. Kongwing, my shop? I mean, well, it's more of a tavern than anything. As I mentioned, I'm what do you call a middleman. I connect people who want something done with the people who can do it. You could say my merchandise is people. Oh. It was safe to say I didn't trust him. I bet he wanted to appraise potential merchandise when he asked for a bodyguard. Kongwei, it may not be a palace, but make yourself. Eastern Swordsman. Hey, old man. What do we have here? New blood? Indeed, and quite skilled, yes, perhaps even more or so than you, Mitsurugi. Oh, is that so? Hello there, stranger. My name is Hiroshio Mitsurugi. Horatio Mitsurugi, and I'm feeling bored. How about a friendly match?
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh, I have more like
Let me see what you can do.
Descend now!
Take this. Take this. You can do this.
Oh!
Battle 2. Fight!
Take this. Take this. Amusing. Forget it. No mercy. Take this. Here goes everything. Showdown. Give it up.
Battle 3. Fight!
Gotcha. This is now.
bringing out. As a review, not bad. We'll get along just fine. Yes, you really are skilled, aren't you? Mitsurugi here is my best warrior, and that's no lie. Mitsurugi, haha, none of the fighters here are a match for me, so it was invigorating to spar with someone of your caliber for a change. Melvin here has some business in Yangguang. It's a review. Yangguang? What a coincidence. So do I. I've saved enough coin here to continue, so I was thinking of catching a boat there to Japan. Sergey, what's good fortune? Let's head to Yangguang together. Always better to have some company on the road. Yes, it will be a shame to lose you, Mitsurugi. I'm going to have to rethink my plans. Thanks for all your help, Melvin. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Don't forget your promise to Maxie. Of course, a merchant's word is his honor. Oh. 900 gold, style, hold on. I don't know, it might get difficult here in a minute. Across the seas to the east is an island country named Japan. It's what they call a samurai from those parts. I left my homeland to search for a legendary sword called the Soul Edge. I'm a warrior sworn to the sword. I wanted Soul Edge to help prove that a blade can be stronger than any Gashima. However, I never found it. A dog chasing his tail has more luck than I. What is Tagashima? That's our name for rifles in Japan. Even the lowliest of soldiers can become a force to reckon with if they have one of them. But the weapon isn't what makes it a warrior a warrior. Well, when I return home, I hope to prove this. I shall abandon my search and consider my journey valuable training. Many strong warriors. Hi, Samuel. Many strong warriors exist throughout the world. If I had stayed in Japan, I would never have known this. But I don't know if the ships have been sailing from The old man says something peculiar is going on over there, but he's not especially trustworthy, so why do you wish to head there? I told him that the emotion in was probably caused by the appearance of the ancestral fissure, and that I saw the power of the fissures. Astral fishies? Never heard of them. Still, the directions we head in is the same, so I shall join you. You have nothing to fear with me here. Mr. Shurugi gave a heart a laugh. The road ahead was long, and we were going to have to camp on the way. His company was welcome. Mitsurugi, hey, wake up! You were screaming in your sleep. It was noisy, so I kicked you until you woke up. Everything okay? I explained to him that if I didn't absorb power from ancestral fissures, I would die. Honestly, your whole tale is hard to swallow, but I can tell something got you jumpy at least. Very well. Tomorrow we hasten our pace. It had been longer than I realized since I had last absorbed the power of the ancestral fissure. I needed to get to one quickly. With a growing sense of urgency, I continued my journey. Young guy. We stopped off at a village far away, hoping to find some information on England and gather supplies. Welcome. Mitsurugi, you do not look well at all, Melvin. Eat hearty. Get some fire in your belly. Who knows what awaits us on the road ahead? A true warrior must be fully prepared to fight at all times. So in other words, I won't complain if you want to order a feast. We intend to go to Yingguang, but we heard that things are rough there. Do you know anything? At the mention of a Yingguang, the shopkeeper's smile slipped. I heard that things there are quite bad. A number of people were attacked, and when they caught the culprit, it turned out to be one of the townspeople gone mad. Soon more and more people began acting strangely. The killings resumed, and the bodies began to pile up. That was when the panic started. You wouldn't think it now, but it used to be the most prosperous town in the area. Some of its residents have even fled here to our own tiny hamlet. It was worse than I expected. Was the ancestral fissure responsible? My fear for Ron's safety grew steadily stronger. I tried to reassure myself that he was capable of looking after himself. Keeper. I hear the area around the Yingguang is teeming with mad townsfolk who butcher anyone they can find. I say that for your own safety, turn back. Your concern is appreciated, but my friend here has no intention of turning tail. Is that right? I nodded to greeting Mitsurugi, but uneasy is welled in my stomach. The sharp pains in my head showed no sign of letting go. Man in black. He has come, just as I expected. Because of the ancestral fissure, I assume? How should we respond? It is too soon to act. stay your hand. He may be as well as creature, and you say we should merely stand by. You disapprove of my decision? Tracking as well is our priority. Besides, he seems to be heading in the Yang Gang, heading to Yang Gang. We can assess the threat there. Understood. Very well. Are you okay? You look terrible. Well, Yang Gang isn't much farther. We can rest when we get to there. What's that? Help! The man was running toward us from the direction of the town. He seemed to be terrified. He's gonna kill me! Help! I don't want to die! A dark figure appeared behind the man, moving from preternatural speed. In the blink of an eye, the figure mercilessly struck down on the defenseless man. Yeah. Then the dark figure noticed us. Waves of fury and bloodlust sent a sick chill down my spine. Without hesitation, I readied my weapon. Random. And that's when I realized it was her. Something was very wrong. His eyes glowed like antlers, and his face was twisted into a menacing snarl. Blood covered his tattooed clothes, barely concealing the bulging muscles, which looked more like those of a monster than a well-trained fighter. There was no trace of Aaron's calm demeanor and ready smile. It was, without a doubt, him. His voice was a bestial growl. A mad grin broke across his face as he licked the blood from his weapon. He stared at me for a long moment, then turned and ran toward me. What happened? Oh, yeah, you gotta be careful. Oh. So that's one of those mad townsfolk? Vicious. The man Aaron murdered lay still before me. I couldn't believe what I had just seen. What's wrong? Still in shock. I explained everything to his room. I see. As a friend, you wish to help him, right? That may not be possible. I have found many a warrior in my time, so I can tell he gloried in that hill. If he's that far gone, I doubt we'll be able to reason with him. He might be beyond our help. What had happened to Aaron? I thought back to what Zasamil had told me. Many malfested lose all sense of reason, become violent and attack me. Ancestral fissures has assumed a massive amount of force that it will either destroy anyone weak who dares approach it, or turn them into a malfested. It was likely that Haran had been transformed into a malfested by the ancestral fissure in a way. While I stood there, lost in thought, the young man appeared and approached us. Excuse me, do you know my brother by any chance? He must have been talking about Haran. Looking closer, I saw that the young man had the look of a martial artist to him. My name is, Ayu. Murderer Haran, he's my brother. You knelt down next to the corpse of the man from town. He's become something terrible. After a silent prayer, you slowly stood up. Yingguang is fraught with danger. Come with me. I tried, but I could not stop her. So I have a favor I need to ask of you. That his stride. He was injured. Nevertheless, he appeared filled with determination. Please forgive me for interrupting your journey. I asked him what happened to Ren. After my brother returned from his journey, how can I explain it? It all began when he volunteered to inspect an unusual rift that had appeared. Apparently, he had seen something similar on his travels. That was where everything started to go wrong. Each passing day, my brother began acting stranger and stranger. He started to speak crudely and grew needlessly violent. Then one day, he just left. We trained together all the time, but I was too scared to do anything at first. After that, well, you saw it for yourself. He became a monster. Soon, many others became like Haran, and they began slaughtering each other. However, none could match my brother's martial prowess. I never thought I'd see his training used for such evil. For a short while, we all fell silent. Then he looked at me. His eyes filled with determination. I practically worshipped my brother. He was always so noble, kind, and strong. He would help anybody who needed it without hesitation. That's why I wish to stop him now. I beg you, kill him in his suffering. His injury was no doubt affecting his ability to this felt really strong. Are you sure you want to kill him? Harry? None of this is easy for me. However, if nothing is done, Yingguang will become a ghost town, and my brother's sins are already too many. If he were in my position, he'd do the same thing. trembled slightly when he spoke. Can Haran be saved? I searched hard for another way, but be it through medicine, anything. Every road led to failure, and nothing I could do help. None in a gang who suffered the same fate as my brother could be brought back either. His expression was filled with pain, but his grim acceptance of the situation only served to emphasize the strength of his resolve. There may still be a way in where my brother and I studied, people spoke of a legendary old man who may know how to resist this evil. The stories about him were also vague, and besides, it would take many a day simply to reach the temple. Thank you again for agreeing to help. It must be fate for an acquaintance of my brother to show up during these dark times. For I so young, they seemed filled with exceptional resolve. I knew that I, too, might have to prepare myself for what lay ahead. Made up his mind. Now it was my turn. Haran had fallen victim to the manifestation, and I had to decide what to do. Mission's objectives. You have reduced health and your opponent has increased attack power. Defeat them. Good. Oh, the cover is probably a good idea. Had a signal in the forest where he said he would find a friend. Here, this is where my brother and I used to train. The forest was eerily quiet. However, I could feel unfriendly eyes following our every stepped out of the shadows. Draw your weapon, rest. Brian breathed erratically, like a possessed beast, and his eyes were filled with an insatiable bloodlust. He was ready to attack at any moment. Stop all of this already, please. You give it up. You cannot stop me. I was both shocked and sad to see what Haran had become. I asked him how a warrior like him could lose control like this. I may have looked like a decent human being, but I always knew that there was not so a dark shadow I wanted to become like this, to crave the sight of blood, and to know the ecstasy of death. These were the ravings of a mad. I trained my body and mind to keep the darkness within from escaping. The stronger I became, the stronger the conflict grew. I did true warrior? Then prove it! Show me the darkness that lurks inside you.
Battle 1. Fight!
Yeah.
Descends now. Descends now. Descends now. Descends now. Still going. No mercy. Take this.
No,
Here
right
goes
now I'm fighting
everything.
Haran.
Showdown. Give it up.
Battle 2. Fight!
Gotcha. Take this.
Pull myself.
Final battle! Fight!
Descends now. Descends now. No mercy. Take this. Here goes everything. Showdown. Give it up. Descends now. Take this! I'm coming!
Finally, it's getting harder. Friendly on the floor, defeated. My head throbbed into the world spot. I wasn't sure if it was because of the adrenaline or the influence of the ancestral chaos. I had to decide what to do about Haran. I think we're gonna have to hit him far down. And you, so it was you who brought him here. Don't say anything. And gather his strength for one last message. You did the right thing, I accept this fate. Separate my land. I left one final breath. Though he had a last note. That last note, his face was frozen. Expression was correct. In accordance with Amy's wishes, we buried Haran peacefully in the forest. Melvin, you did what I couldn't do. Thank you. I thought I knew everything there was to know about my brother, but I knew nothing of the darkness in his heart. When I recover, I shall resume my training. Fill the void of my brother has left. Fill the void of my brother has left. Please, come see me again. I promise you that one day I'll become the man my brother strived to be.
Your soul surges in your body.
A level.